What's going on, guys? Go back with Legacy of Lordaeron, Part 3. This is a campaign by Warseeker. If you haven't seen the previous parts, I highly recommend you, at the very least, play through the campaign at your own pace. Even if you're not really super interested in watching the videos themselves. Campaign, so far, has been pretty interesting. It's almost like, obviously heavily inspired by the founding of Durator, which was the Rexar campaign. That was shipped with the Frozen Throne, but also inspired by World of Warcraft, where even though I'm showcasing a playthrough, there's a lot of untapped gameplay that you won't really experience unless specifically what you've done is play through the campaign multiple times, just on the basis of the fact that you can select multiple characters. And I presume that there are some other things that would differ between different playthroughs. I'm just not 100% positive on it just yet. So taking stock here, we've got quite a bit of gold. I probably should have seen if I could grab like a decent item or something along the way from like one of the many sales shops that are in this main city here, the name of which of course I forgot. But our knockback level up has benefited us greatly. It looks like the tooltip is inaccurate with the amount of damage it actually provides. But I'm not going to be complaining. I mean, it's obviously a pretty solid ability, all things considered. We actually blitzed our way through this area because I was trying to get it in under the hour-minute mark. Or the hour mark in terms of time. No particular reason. I just sort of like it when it says like 59 something or 50 whatever something on the YouTube page. Very particularly goofy thing to attempt, but nothing of particular consequence. So we're kitting out Mandir to mostly be like an on-hit tank guy. That seems to be the direction we're heading anyways. And now we're heading into this area where it looks like, you know, there's revenants and there's undead and obviously this ruined architecture over here. I think one of the things that'll be interesting is seeing what other kinds of enemies will show up as we continue to fight our way through these areas. I would go on some exploration to the top, but I'd rather just get rid of this quest in particular that we're in the middle of. And once we do that, in fact, what is the quest? Travel to Aggraman Mills, capture the wizard with the soul gem, return to Charlindra. Charlindra has assigned you to get rid of the ghostly archmage in Aggraman Hills. You cannot defeat him easily, however, so use the soul gem on the archmage to capture his soul and bring the soul gem back to Charlindra. Okay. So, more or less, we're just trying to Grom Hellscream this guy. Except instead of purging him to get rid of his... What was it? The fell... something or other, the fell influence. We're instead going to focus on kicking his ass as soon as he's back, maybe. I'm not sure how that'll work. Now, this Alaria's Flute of Accuracy that we have is only really useful for... Is an ice shard? What would I even drop for that? Probably nothing. Anyways, yeah, the Alaria's Flute of Accuracy is really only useful for Feldad himself.
That sounds logical.
So, until we get some other ranged party members or another,
That sounds logical.
you know, set of ranged units, maybe when we level up the sludge enough, they'll become ranged. I'm not sure exactly how that's planned to work. He said hello like that again, man. I don't know why I'm surprised. Every single time he says it like that, I am more or less surprised. Mana Burn is not my cup of tea, but we can't target this guy with Elixir of Death. So we're just gonna have to slowly make our way through this area. Demons in this area are not my favorite in terms of the kinds of enemies I would like to attack. We can probably throw a bottle at that guy anyways. Oh, and we even leveled up too. I wonder if demons are like providing additional experience or something. I can't imagine that's the case, but you know, who knows. Wow, that guy got absolutely destroyed. Yeah, so demons don't seem to be much of a challenge to us. Let's go ahead and pop another level onto Mandir here. Do we want to make him even tankier? We've mostly been using knockback when it comes to using all of his mana pool. So I think probably getting shield wall up again will make him deal or take even less damage. It's probably the way to go, at least as far as I can tell. Let's go ahead and get rid of this rat. And we've sidestepped, apparently, most of the demonic presence, so we can go ahead and travel over to another area. Aggraman Mills, yes, I will travel there. That seems familiar. Maybe the brief time that I spent in World of Warcraft way, way back when, probably like just after Burning Crusade's launch or somewhere thereabouts. Maybe I remember this area. I also sort of played in the Wrath of the Lich King expansion. I played like for 2 seconds as a Death Knight, so maybe that was where I came from? I don't really remember. The Aggraman Mills was a vast windmill network, once controlled by the Aggraman family, but unfortunately the mills have been lost due to the Scourge, and the family were slain, and the entire area has been claimed by the Scourge. Okay, so still a heavy Scourge presence then. As we can see, there has been a man here who, he was so fancy he had 2 different seats, or 3 different seats. But he was buried with his big one at the very least, so. Yeah, this looks like... It's interesting looking at, like, the architecture, right? Because this is supposed to be a place that was previously pretty, highfalutin, you know? This is a much smaller map, at the very least, than the other one, which was... Wow, he just got double... He just got doubled. It's rock thrown. Rock thrown? Oh, that actually works on these guys. I mean, it obviously doesn't stun them, but it still pushes them back, which is interesting. Let's go ahead and... we're sort of tanking with him, which I don't really want to do. But, okay, now we're good. Yeah, it looks like the damage doesn't happen, but it does put some distance between the two of them. Whereas, meanwhile, obviously the Sludge Monstrosity is getting quite a bit of damage dealt to them. Which makes sense. Now, none of these guys actually leave behind corpses, which is interesting. Like, Sludge don't leave behind corpses, and obviously Golems don't leave behind corpses. Which makes sense for, like, the kind of unit that they are. If you actually look close enough, you can actually see... Oh, well, first of all, you can hear the audio get really high. I never really noticed... I meant to hit the Dispel Magic one. I never really noticed the what was it? The mouth that's on those guys. Alright, so we've leveled up again. This is where we have to make a decision that is probably a bit more impactful. Because there's, like, it's 10 bonus damage and 3 defense points. I assume this is, like, armor points. Or... there's 80 more health on our Sludge, and they deal double damage. Or more than double damage. I think I'll go with the Sludge. It seems like the right thing to do. But the problem is, we've been fighting a lot of enemies, as I've just observed, that don't leave behind corpses. So there's less opportunity to use the Sludge Carrion. Obviously here there's a bit more opportunity. I like the inclusion of the custom... terrain stuff, like the custom doodad models. If you know me from my work in StarCraft, then you'll know that I'm pretty into custom terrain, to say the least. Scroll of Healing, we'll leave that there. We'll treat it as like a rune, basically, because we certainly don't need to burden ourselves inventory-wise. Now, because this is a circlet of nobility in terms of its like stat bonuses, I have to wonder what's going to happen. Here, you can head over there. I'm just going to keep summoning corpses. I have to wonder what's going to happen with like if we use all of these charges. They're good in a pinch. They're good when you're in a bind and you really need to, you know, grab a couple of extra supporters, basically. I imagine they're pretty decent. So we do have a circlet of nobility there we could get. And then there's a Ring of Regeneration. I want to sell it mostly. But I presume this is going to summon a bunch of enemies? Yeah. It's an interesting enemy army to sell for us. But hey, that's 8 gold plus... Or that's 100 gold plus whatever they were worth. It was like between 8 and 10 probably. So, yeah, we got paid basically is what I'm saying. Now we have 3,000 gold. There's really nothing in this area. I should probably hockey all of my units here. Oh, and this bridge has been destroyed, so I'm glad it's there. This is something that I actually don't see too often, I feel like, is architecture with a purpose. Because the idea is, when you pull back and you consider the area at large, does it make sense? When you're a map maker, you sort of have to ask yourself that kind of question. You have to say, is what I'm doing sensible? You know, does it make a lot of sense to design an area this way? And you don't have to do this. You know, that might have been... It's probably a little too far to say you must do it this way. But I find that I enjoy... I become further invested in areas where the design of the environment actually feels more involved. The Lightning Revenants and the Ice Revenant all have AoE, so it's not great for our for our purposes. We can go ahead and put Chemical Rage on here. And this is an instance where an extra level in Chemical Rage would obviously have quite decent ramifications here. More so than Sludge Carrion, since we can't even summon them, and even if we could summon them, they have they don't have great life expectancy versus all of the area of effect that we've got here between Chain Lightning and Frost Nova. It's pretty difficult to see. Feldad agrees with me. Alright, so we'll kill this Lightning Revenant there. Oh, I thought that was a rune. I got all excited. Oh, there is a Hood of Cunning, which is pretty good. I think that's Agility and Intelligence, so we'll go ahead and throw that on Feldad here. This is probably where I'll drop the Scepter of the Sea.
Yes, right away.
Yeah, it's Agility and Intelligence by 4. I thought it was by 6, but that doesn't appear to be the case. So, do we want to go through this area? No, it looks like this area has also been blocked off, unless maybe we can... Maybe these rocks get removed once we destroy these rock chunks? I imagine it's they're just there for flavor. Yeah, it looks like it. There's some Scourge over there, though. We have espied an enemy. So now we've explored 2 out of 3 pathways. We can head over here, see where our travels take us. Obviously not a great amount of... what is it? Not a great amount of mana regen on Mandir here. Didn't I make a joke in the first video calling him Manadir? Clearly not the case. Alright, so now we've got more pathways we can take. We can go ahead and slam the ground here, I guess. Obviously, it would have been better to summon them all. The AoE will help us out, though. I'm just going to survey the area. It looks like... See, the thing is, it's hard to know for sure when we're going to get close to where this archmage is, but... I guess we can progress further over to the top there. Oh, Rune of Mana. Don't mind if I do. No, I would use the ability here, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Not particularly, as far as I can tell. So do we want to keep progressing towards here? It looks like there's something we can go... Like some area we can go over there. Another Rune of Mana. You guys are spoiling me. And a Potion of Healing. Every time Feldad tried to attack something, it was unsuccessful. Alright, cool. So, is there something that we can find over here?
Yes.
Maybe a secret item hidden? No?
That sounds logical.
Doesn't look like it.
A fateful choice.
Hello. We can destroy the city entrance, and this looks like how we gain entrance into the area. We also saw that what appears to be a fountain of life over there. Probably head that way at some point, maybe on the exit. And here we are, we're actually here. And there are 2 circles of... Well, there's 3 circles of power. There's also 2 demonic gates. Well, let's not destroy them just yet. I want to see what happens here.
What now?
Something doesn't sound right. I can't see no sign of that archmage. There must be something else we need to do first before we can expose him. Find the gem of lightning and the gem of fire. Okay, so there's an added layer here. It would have been cool to explore the area before we were given, like, the sort of answer to the puzzle, as it were. At least, in my opinion, it would have been neat to see something like that. Alright, so let's keep rolling here. We are going to get somewhere. It looks like the gem of fire is actually in a completely different direction there. These ghosts are not casting curse on us, which is an interesting change. That also doesn't look like we could even proceed further in this area anyways. I'll just check for sure, but this is a cool, like, destroyed Durator structure. It's been upsized for quite a while. You could see we passed right through it there, but I think it's pretty decent as a set piece. I think you can still plant, oh, Jesus, this is gonna be... Yeah, this is gonna be not great here for our sake. There we go. We were able to... Ah, shit! I should have used Sludge Carrion before that guy could use that fucking corpse spell. Oh well, it's not really the end of the world. We are absolutely destroying the place. Yeah, it looks like we actually can't interrupt Cannibalize unless he just pathed over here for no reason. I don't really know what was going on there. So we can actually use that again. And presumably there's going to be some sort of... I don't know if there's going to be an enemy hero there, but... Presumably there will be... Oh, there's like a high-level necromancer, it looks like. Alright, well, Feldad's getting killed by ghouls, which is pretty embarrassing for him. You know what they say. We can probably just grind these guys out. And we'll keep that Rune of Greater Healing for after the fight with the Necromancer. Who presumably may have like a couple of spells or something. Oh, there's also other Necromancers over here as well. Well, he's going down pretty quickly. I don't think we'll even need to use spells here. Looks like he can cast Cripple. Nice. So we have picked up the Gem of Lightning. Unfortunately, we will have to sacrifice an item slot. But I suppose we could just drop the Soul Gem if we were... you know, if we were worried about item slot efficiency or whatever. Alright, so we've got the Gem of Lightning. We can also meet up with this bridge on the other end to see if there's anything over here. Oh, there is a defensive structure over here. I wonder if we could probably destroy that, actually. We're probably strong enough. I say we just, we come over here and take care of them. Oh, there's a Wand of Mana scaling on that guy. Alright, cool. So we should be able to destroy this, no problem. As I postulated. Oh, there's a mischance on low ground. Let's get Feldad up here. Oh, that doesn't really matter. It's almost destroyed anyway. Alright, cool. We were able to destroy it. For all the good it was worth. I guess it was worth experience, right? That would make sense. Alright, so let's leave the sludge guy behind. Since presumably he has lower movement speed than our heroes. Might slow them down. We can actually leave him right here since he's permanent anyways. Let's go ahead and bring the Orb of... Oh, that was a cool icon. I didn't even mouse over it to see what was going on there. We can probably just make our way towards this end. Again, we can leave the sludge behind. And then obviously we need the Soul Gem before we can progress further, so... And smash some people. Sure, come in here. I don't mind. I'm not too shy. Yeah, only Wraiths are casting Curse now, it seems. Oh, there's a Rune of Mana here? I can go pretty nuts then. With spell casts. I don't know about this one, man. Doesn't seem like there's much in the way of challenge in this area compared to the other one. We'll have to hold out hope that the boss is significantly stronger. Oh, I completely underestimated or overestimated the amount of damage that or radius or whatever that spell would have. Alright, so let's keep moving. This is obviously a completely destroyed town. It's been utterly ravaged. We have another one of these level 8 ice revenants who are not very fond of us, admittedly. But it's okay. We'll say hello to him. Him Frost Novaing Feldad over and over again is a little problematic for us. He has got full mana, so I'm not super concerned. We can just do that a couple times. And obviously we've had Bash on him a few times as well, so... He dropped an Ice Shard. We might as well grab that and summon it real quick. We have an extra item slot on Feldad right now anyways. Some more Fel Guards. I guess maybe we can wrap all the way around? Maybe this is just a completely different, like, side area, I guess you could say. Don't do that. Okay. It's tempting to use my W here, but probably ultimately unnecessary.
Yes, right away.
Oh, and then there's an Overlord. The most notoriously powerful of Zerg species. Wonder what it's doing in this game. Presumably we can't walk. I don't know. Maybe we actually can go all the way around. I don't know how that works.
Oh, that sounds logical.
Well, there's a Lightning Revenant, another Overlord. Wow, he cast 2 spells. That's crazy. Well, once this Lightning Revenant is dead, we can kill this city entrance gate anyways and see what we can find. But this looks like it just leads out to the other end of the Aggraman Mills. I guess we can explore real quick. I don't want to be too, you know, what's the term?
Yes, right away.
I don't want to get lost too much, basically. A Fire Revenant. Well, I guess this makes sense. We are heading towards the, like, the Orb of Fire, or Gem of Fire. If it were an orb, that would be exciting. I don't believe it is, though. Hey, wasn't lightning that anime, or that anime level up of fire or something? There's like some anime somewhere that I watched when I was like 13. Oh, it's probably Avatar. Avatar, the last anime I watched. That's what it's called. And I'm pretty sure in it that there's like some serious anime going on there or something. I don't know. Once you leveled up enough as like a firebender, you could cast lightning spells or something. Sounds like I'm describing a fucking RPG or something, honestly. Oh, was this not even related to this area? Did we just go... We did actually loop all the way around, which is funny. But it doesn't even look like we got to where we were supposed to go. So where were we supposed to... Oh, we have to go the other way completely. We've gone on a completely, like, goofy fucking way through. It has nothing to do with the actual way we're supposed to go. Oh, we didn't kill that Overlord either. Oh, well. Yeah, so we actually have to go all the way back down and go this way, it looks like. I expected to have to walk through, like, the rest of the area or whatever. Also, I assume that these, like, big destroyed structures must have been those mills that we no longer have access to because they were destroyed. Where did all these units come from? Oh, I guess presumably they respawned after a while. It's interesting that most of these units will actually straight up respawn. Even the excuse me, the level 8 units or whatever that are supposed to be like mini bosses. Hopefully the junk that was in our way when we were progressing towards here doesn't respawn too much. And I actually presume why it was so easy to get over here is because they knew that, and Warseeker knew you would be heading back over there. So it made sense to keep you, you know, somewhat keep this area somewhat easy to access. I'm terrible in these games. I'll get completely, like, these kinds of games, I will just fly all the way to the other end of the map in this, like, wild goose chase, doing basically nothing. And then afterwards, I'll be like, wow, I've got to spend, like, 5 minutes backtracking. Could you imagine if that's how it worked in real life? If you, like, walked around this, this real-life RPG known as Planet Earth, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go complete this quest of, I don't know, learning Korean or something. Whoa, this guy's big. He's a skeleton ranger, apparently. I just ranged him all the way out. And he's got Firebolt as well. This guy is not a level 3 guy. Come on. I mean, maybe in damage, he's like level 4 or 5. But in terms of health, as a ranged unit, you wouldn't expect him to have that much health. Anyways, it looks like we are actually getting close here. Let's see. A greater replenishment potion. That's pretty tempting. Whoa! But why? Alright, hold on, let me do this trick. XD. Alright, I think we'll be alright. I think we got this. Oh, man. Well, how are we gonna get our way through these Nerubian towers? I guess presumably we can just ignore them. We can walk through and kill those units, because Nerubian towers don't do a whole lot of damage. They just slow you, you know? Sort of like this Kobold Geomancer guy. We can throw a bottle at his head anyways. So maybe there's like a way around, or maybe we can find like a meat wagon or something with which to destroy these guys and their goofy defenses. There is a way down here. It looks like maybe just an item. No, looks like no item. It's a nice little bit of scenery there, but oh, there's actually a circle of power on that end. I can't help but think that maybe if I had gone a different path... Wait, could I have gone a different path? I think I've explored every path that was available to me. So the circle of power must be interactable in some way from across that ridge? I don't know how it works. We can't go that way, it looks like. Alright, well let's drop this ice shard here. We've got our Revenant. He can tank a little bit of damage. Okay, so now we're in, out of the way of the enemies. Oh, I canceled my own thing. Well, it looks like he wasn't gonna borrow anyways. I don't know what was going on there. Alright, cool. We gotta make sure we summon units from those corpses as often as possible. For obvious reasons. And it's okay that we're losing this guy, obviously. Oh, I guess we can heal him. I didn't even think about that, honestly. Oh shit, I forgot to... Remember one of that thing I was supposed to do? I completely forgot to do it. Vampor is pretty fucking decent on Mandir, obviously. Use the Rune of Healing there. There's actually a full-blown necropolis over here. And, oh, it looks like we can actually just grab this from the gate. I guess in the meanwhile we can... Can we get him up here to deal chaos damage to the structure? Yes, we can. Nice. Alright, cool. Well, we destroyed that anyway. So that wasn't a cold tower. That was like a full-blown spirit tower, which obviously deal piercing damage and are a little bit more resilient. Oh, these asshole crypt fiends are going to attack us before we're even in there. I always found that that was a little humorous. In terms of, like, the abilities that you could get. Like, oh yeah, here we go. We're gonna have these guys throw projectiles through... Oh yeah, I forgot to do that again. There we go, we did it. But yeah, let's just throw projectiles through this iron gate. Seems completely reasonable, of course. Oh, there are even some runes over here.
Indeed.
Why aren't you getting it? Greater mana I like. Would have been useful for my guy had he survived. Well, I guess we can skip killing the necropolis. We can always come back to this area later on, or I can do it off camera and then talk about what wound up happening. One of the things that I think will probably happen is that I'll start to cut some of the time that I spend backtracking in each area, and unless something particularly noteworthy happens, I'll keep recording the whole way through and then just edit out those particular parts. But one of the things that I think is... Oh, I'm getting arrested, apparently. One of the things that I think is good about this area, by comparison to, like, the main area, is that obviously because it's smaller, the backtracking required is obviously less intensive. Alright, so now, let's go ahead. Magical Sphere, the Kirintor Mages, huh? So we've lit that. Let's run in with... Oh, we actually have... These units have respawned. It's fine, we can run through this area real quick and just take care of this. Again, this sort of junk. And these guys were all scourged, so they didn't respawn, which is nice. I guess we can pick this up too, why not? Alright, so let's grab the soul gem. And run back here. And we'll run up into this area. This is a creepy looking sunwell that has been corrupted. Or that's like the sunwell aura that's been corrupted. It looks like a different model for the base fountain, but I could be wrong. Uh-oh. Devlin Aggraman, here to visit the family. Die, fool. He's a level 10 ghostly archmage. And he's got some resistances. Holy moly. This must be the family he was talking about. He has some spell resistance or something going on. Alright, I can't mess around with my spell casts here. So let's go ahead and throw... Just keep trying to defend here. Oh shit, he actually killed my guy. Well, he will be revived, but he'll be revived way further down. Alright, so we've done it, at least with Mandir. This guy must have some serious resistances going on or something. Oh no, he's getting stunned by rock golems that respawned. Alright, we've used both runes here. We'll try and hang on. Mandir's on his way. I mean, Feldad's on his way to Mandir, of course. We got him, I think. We really just need extra damage on this guy. He's out of mana right now, so he won't be able to cast spells anymore. But why? What is up with the damage resistance on this dude? He's taking, like, no damage from any of our spells. I'm trying to beat him into submission here. Looks like spell damage is pretty effective. By comparison. It deals a whole 10 damage, apparently. Why? Yikes, this is some serious DPS this guy's got going on. DPS absorption. Wow, look at that. We do like 1 damage to him. Get him out of here. Finally! Holy shit! Oh, man. Oh, I wasn't supposed to kill him. I was supposed to use the soul gem on him. That's funny. Hey, at least we got the experience for doing that. That was completely worthwhile. Wow! No wonder he was like that. I was like, what the fuck is going on with this guy? Why is he not dying? That's incredible. Good oversight on my part. Alright. Well, clearly, we have, I think we've done our due diligence here. Alright. I was hoping to level up Feldad with that. I guess we could probably just level up by killing these fucking rock golems again. Meanwhile, what do we want to level up for? The knockback obviously seems like a good idea. It's still less mana. And clearly it does some pretty decent damage. So there's the level up for Feldad. And do we want... Yeah, we definitely want Elixir of Death level up, I think. That's like... This is a no-brainer. Look, he's back to full HP. XD, guys. Of course. Thanks for your contribution. Why does he say taste this? Is he like... Why does Kel'Thuzad say taste this? Is I supposed to taste really bad or something? Alright, anyways, we've fought our way through. Now let's head out. The creepy music is like the... It does seem like it's the only track. But hey, at least it's there this time. And for the whole video, too. Travel to Lordaeron Ruins? Yeah, sure. Seems like a nice place to be. You know? Alright. So now we can turn this quest in. As soon as we get back home. Oh, probably want to go this way. So let's waypoint our way through. We could probably just right-click. Where's Charlindra at? There she is. So yeah, we've actually conquered him. We've got the soul in the soul gem, which will presumably bestow upon us. Well, I don't know. Charlindra will probably give us an item that's more worthwhile than the Potion of Madness. But the Potion of Madness at least felt more worthwhile than whatever the fuck that clues guy, the guy who always says that he wants to find clues. Who's it? What's that guy's name? I completely forgot his name. It's funny because when Jay Barino was playing the Orc campaign of Rise or Legends of Arcane, that one actually has... It's Drekthar! So Drektar's voice sample, or rather the quest reward that he gave, is pretty goofy. I always thought that it didn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. At least Blizzard started to realize that maybe they should provide different rewards partway through that. They actually started to drop like runes of speed when you had just completed a quest and had to backtrack all the way back. I think it's sort of like a band-aid fix for poor map design, but I mean, what are you going to do? Alright, here we are. We've reached Charlindra. Excellent work, Mandir. You've done a great service to us, and for that I am grateful. Here, take these items. I hope you'll find them useful. I hope so, too. Oh, we got 2 of them. What's the Banshee necklace? Increases strength, agility, and intelligence by 2 and reduces the damage taken from spells and magic attacks by 33%. Wow, that seems pretty decent. That seems pretty fucking nice. As for the other one, yeah, who gives a shit? It's probably... I mean, it's definitely pretty useful in general if you... If you want to, you know, have some corpses. But I would rather use those corpses probably for sludges, since I leveled those guys up. So, probably not something that I'm going to mess about with. Alright, Sylvanas. Honey, I'm home. Congratulations, Mandir. I appreciate what you've done to my people. You were a great help for them. To them. I don't know. I fucked up the grammar on the line that had fucked up grammar in the first place. But now we have a serious matter to discuss. The Scarlet Crusade, on the other hand, have been quite frustrating for the last couple of days. Although I don't know why they're acting like this, but I cannot wait any longer to find out. Mandir, I need you to travel to Brill and find Executor Zygand. Ask him if you found anything unusual about the Scarlet Crusade's intention. Okay, so now we're involving the Scarlet Crusade. And we have to report to Executor Zygand in Brill. Which is actually still in this area, it would look like. So this is... Main quest suspicion. Sylvanas is suspecting that the Scarlet Crusade is planning for something strange. This could only mean trouble. You are requested to find Executor Zygand in Brill and seek for more information. Okay. We'll definitely seek for more informations. Now, where is the autopathing taking us? Okay, it's taking us this way out of the left area, it looks like, and then we're gonna make our way over there. So it's interesting that we could probably find some of this stuff by, like, just by exploring the area, if we so desired. Now, obviously, a lot of these enemies will have respawned, most likely. Oh, no, we did just clear out the spiders. It looks like most of them have not been... Have not respawned. We didn't kill anything past the couple that it took to get past this area anyways. But it looks like we can travel to Brill through this area. Oh, the kobolds, on the other hand, we must not have run into the first time. Rune of healing for a level 1 kobold. Are you surely you must be jesting. I'm jesting. So you listen, that's fine. Alright, cool. Let's check out this this new knockback. Holy shit. Oh yeah, and we also leveled up the elixir of death, which makes it even more damaging. I don't know if we're getting experience for killing level 5 units anymore. I'll have to check. What is it? 1482 is what we're at right now. I don't know. We'll have to see. No, he is gaining. We are gaining experience. So okay, cool. I'm probably way overusing knockback. Honestly, it's just too good not to use. This is something you'll probably find out about me. Is if you're familiar with Jabrino, and I presume you are if you're watching my channel. He is a guy who has too good to use syndrome. I have too good to not use syndrome, where I will overuse stuff. It's like one end of the spectrum to the other. And what I normally have to remind myself to do is not, oh yeah, make sure that you use this thing. Oh, this is just a Todd place. I don't have to remind myself to use stuff. I have to remind myself to not use stuff as much. Alright, well, I don't really have anything that I want to get rid of at this point. Slippers of Agility would be nice to, like, consolidate into one. Boots of Quel'Thalas plus 6. But, you know, what are you going to do? I don't know where the hell that stuff is. So it looks like we are being auto-pathed in this direction. Oh, okay, I see where we're supposed to be going. So we were going in the right direction anyways. Where are we? Why was it auto-pathed? Oh, wait. No, it is telling us that we were supposed to be going to, It is telling us we're supposed to be going through the Waygate. I was expecting to come down here through this way, but maybe there's like a bunch of cliffs in the area or something. This forest troll warlord has made his presence known. We can probably just sidestep these guys, but whatever. What was this? A ring of protection plus 2? Goofy as fuck. Get him out of here. Wow, that's some serious damage that Elixir of Death can put out now. It's crazy. Hello. Nice to meet you. Alright. We've done our due diligence. Let's get out of here. Now let's head to Brill. Oh shit, they rebuilt all these structures. Oh wait, no, we never destroyed these structures, actually. I was gonna say. Ah, shit. What? Where'd he go? He fell into a black hole somewhere. Oh, hi. Thanks for joining me. What was that? That's crazy. Well, we can at least destroy this defensive structure. We did it. Fuck that defensive structure. I'm only into offensive structures. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be making our way through this area now. It is a shame that we can't use fully leveled up Elixir of Death on Crypt Fiends, because that would make destroying them much easier on my mana pool. Oh, hello, Nether Dragon hatchlings. Thankfully, I can coom these guys with bottles. I don't think I said coom in the second video. That's weird for me. Normally I say coom every video. My longtime viewers will understand. Alright. Well, we got rid of those nether dragons anyways. I wonder what the fuck nether dragons were doing here. Oh shit. It's an infernal. Holy shit. Now can we use... No, that's immune to magic. Well, we can at least hit it a few times in the head. Eventually it'll die. And obviously we can use... we can heal Mandir pretty easily here with the Elixir of Death. You always want to see that little bit of black at the end of the green health bar there, for obvious reasons. Because what you don't want is overhealing, because that means you wasted your mana to some capacity. If you're a crazy min-maxer like I can be. Rune Bracers are pretty nice, but we already have that for Feldad. If it's stacked with other stats, like the Banshee Amulet or whatever, then obviously we would be more into it, I guess. Alright, so it looks like we're heading down in this direction. We've slain an Infernal. We're some serious badasses at level 5. Sort of similar to how Rexar and Rokon were pretty fucking strong in that early stage. Now, personally, I like to have my heroes synchronized when they're leveling up, but that's probably just like a completely unnecessary sort of thing that I like to do as part of my min-max nonsense, where I'm incredibly behaviorally minded in that sense. And completely unnecessarily. Probably the same reason why I do all this nonsense where I kill buildings. I guess there could be something in there, so obviously I try to make sure that I check to... Well, again, just to make sure. I didn't do that for the forest troll huts that were around the Waygate, though. I guess I was just in too much of a rush to be... you know, I just was... I couldn't be fucked, you know? That's something that's not exactly new to me, you know? So we're almost done with these spiders. Hopefully we never have to see them again. I'm not arachnophobic, but... anytime I see spiders, I think it's because my girlfriend of many years, now my ex, was deathly afraid of spiders. Like, really, really bad arachnophobia. So every time I saw a spider in my room, I would be like, oh shit, gotta kill that, otherwise my ex is gonna have a fucking fit. And she would. She'd be like crying, be a disaster.
Indeed.
So yeah, I wasn't dealing with that. How fucking... honestly, how much of a piece of shit does Blizzard have to be to design... this is when it comes out that actually Blizzard didn't design these guys, and this is all Warseeker, and I'm just indirectly insulting him. But, like, seriously, a level 1 unit with slow? Why? It's just such a piece of shit move. I like how the Temptresses moan even when you kill them. Almost like they were hoping for that fate. They are into pain and stuff, obviously. Maiden of pain. Hey! Hey! What's wrong with you? And then they would be like, it's not what's wrong, it's what's right. If this is wrong, I don't want to be right. You know, that sounds like them, right? It's like the same voice. Alright, so here we are. We finally arrived. Here's Executor Zygand. How you doing, buddy? How's your trip from StarCraft?
Greetings, warrior. You arrived just in time. We've been having some irritating issues regarding the Scarlet Crusade lately. It might be possible that these wretches are planning for something that I couldn't read. Luckily, we have an observatory here which helps us scout the area. Apparently, there's a small outpost of Scarlet Crusade up ahead. You may want to check through the observatory to something else I couldn't read because I have a voice on instead of reading it normally.
Oh, and then there's an apothecary we can talk to. Oh, hey, my friend. Would you like to help us against the Blackthorn Bandits? They have a settlement located somewhere in Aggraman Mills. We could use your help to get rid of these traitors by killing them all, including their leader.
No problem. I can take care of it.
Oh, I thought I was gonna have to walk through like a giant enemy base to get to this fucking observatory, because obviously it's exactly carbon copy of Rexar's campaign, but nope, doesn't look like it. There, that's the outpost that Zygan told me about. It looks like the Scarlet Crusade are getting ready for a fight. What could they possibly be planning? Yeah, they are getting ready for a fight. Look at them in the background. They're attacking.
Well, whatever they're planning for could only be a threat. We should warn the Dark Lady. I agree.
I'm trying to get into their voice profiles, you know? I am a voice actor, after all. It only makes sense. So, we don't even warn Zygan. We're just off. We're like, bye! Have fun! They're right across the naval yard area or whatever. They're just hanging. And then we have another quest we can complete by going back to Aggraman Mills as well. The Blackthorn bandits have served the Dark Lady during the Third War against the Dreadlord's forces, but now they have betrayed you. It is time to give these traitors what they deserve. Find the bandit settlement and kill them all. Well, Garethos is obviously killed by one of the Dreadlords, so it only makes sense that maybe they wouldn't take too kindly to you fucking... Oh, no, Garethos wasn't the Blackthorn bandits. Actually, Blackthorn himself was a guy who you charmed in one of the missions as like a bonus objective. So I was completely misremembering that, because the Bandit Lord has the same model as Garethos, I'm pretty sure. So I was like, what the fuck? That was a funny misconception there for a second. Anyways, we'll turn this quest in to Lady Sylvanas here. Mantle of Intelligence +3 is tempting. I guess I can drop the slippers, right? Because this provides extra damage, it provides extra mana, provides everything I might want or desire in the world.
You call.
So where are we going now? I guess we're linking these two pathways up. That's what it looks like. We can probably honestly just run through it and not care about any ambient damage we take along the way. So let's kill this last skeleton, and then we'll do exactly that. I'll even do it faster. There you go. You did it. Good job. See, he doesn't sound like what I was saying earlier. He sounds like...
Trust no one.
I don't know. It's hard to fucking do that voice. Don't attack them, and they won't slow you. It's an epic fucking plan here, guys. We got this. Alright. Where are we going? Yeah, I guess we are just walking through. Off to the fucking races with these guys. Although I think we get slowed by... Is this slow poison? No, it's just regular poison. Alright, we made it through. Poison dripping off of our armor. Spiders just laying eggs and drawing webs all around us. Cocooning us. Cocooming us. And then the rooster crows, because why not? Alright, so what the fuck else am I doing with my existence?
Sounds logical.
Yeah, no, it's probably just this, man. Probably just dropping this quest off, and then we'll break, and we'll come back again. But things are accelerating a little bit further. Are you sure of what you saw, Mandir? That doesn't tell much. I am not comfortable about this, and I'm not taking risks. These wretches must be stopped at once. Mandir, I want you to find the Dark Ranger Velinara. You'll find her near Debril. She'll help you to hunt down these wretches. Or maybe wretched is like a pejorative in this case. It must be. Hey, that's not near Brill. I don't know where the fuck that is. I've never even been there. But you know where we're going? We're going there. So, stay tuned. I'll be back after, I don't know, a few days or something.